looks like for you. I always say that because I can't sit cross-legged and a lot of people like to, but sitting on your knees is good as well. Just going to start with the shoulders today. So inhale and bring your arms out, and then you're going to bring one hand up and the other hand behind you. Slowly come up and over to the other side. It's just warming those shoulders up. It's very dark this morning. I've had to put my light on the sort of maximum so that I can actually not have a sort of a grainy grainy image. Lovely. So going a little bit.
Very miserable in the morning, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Just a little bit deeper over. Okay, good. Nice. Lovely. And then bring your hands up. Good. And then just bring them down in front of you. We're going to do a little bit of we should have done this on Halloween really. We're going to stir the pot. So bring your hands together. And again, this is just going to work those shoulders. You can do this sitting down. I'm just more comfortable in this position. So just moving those hands together, moving them around. Working that upper back. Bend the elbows towards you. That's it. Good. And then change direction. That's it. Nice. Oh, I've gone all hot suddenly. I think it's a hot flush, but I'm going to take. So keep on stirring. I'm just going to transfer my microphones to the t-shirt and take that layer off. Good. Okay, and then bring your hands to the front and reach forwards, pull the shoulder blades apart. Nice. And then just bring your hands up overhead. And then we're just going to split the hands apart and do what we did at the beginning again. So one hand comes up and over. Maybe you'll try and touch, bend at the elbow. Have a little look at me. So bend at the elbow, keep your body straight and see if you can touch your fingertips. I can't on that side. And then come up and over. One hand comes behind you, bending at the elbow. Try not to bend down with your head. So try and keep your head up. That's it. Lovely. And I can just touch my fingertips on that side. Good. Okay, bring those arms out and bring them to the front. And then bring them up to the top and out to the side and up and over to the front again. Nice. Hands up and out to the side. That's a nice warm up for the shoulders. Just rotate through your wrists. Rotate in one direction and then the other. Nice. And then just as if you were flicking water off. Good. And then come to all fours for some cat-cows. So here the shoulders are warmed up already. The hands are warmed up already. So spread those fingers, align the shoulders over the wrists and then just wiggle in your hips. Now we're going to warm the hips up. This time of the year, the body takes a lot of warming up. So moving your hips from one side to the other. Nice. And then round through your back, so into that cat stretch, tucking your chin. And then lift your chin and lower your belly. There you go. Tucking your chin, rounding through your back. Excuse me. Inhaling, lifting. Nice. And then just going forwards and backwards. So Pat, are you all right for me to do the full half hour?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You don't have an appointment or anything? Okay, good. Okay, bringing your head back, almost coming into child's pose, and then coming forwards as if you were coming into an extended cow or almost an up dog. Good. Excuse me. Lovely. And then add the breath. So exhaling as you come back. Inhaling as you come forwards, lovely. Exhaling as you come back and inhaling as you come forwards. This time, as you come forwards, bring your elbows down and come into Sphinx pose. So bring your belly down to the floor, push into the tops of your feet. So elbows are aligned under your shoulders and look out in front of you. So really squeeze your glutes here, push down into the tops of those feet, good. And then just have a gentle sway from side to side in those shoulders. Feeling yourself lifting your body up out of your waist. Good. Nice. Okay, bring your hands down where your elbows were and come back up to all fours. And tuck your toes under and come up into a down dog. Dive your head between your elbows, nice. And I encourage you to move as much as you want to here. So pushing one heel and then the other one down. Pushing the heels of the hands down, looking towards your belly, nice. You don't have to have fully straight legs if you don't want to, but get that stretch in the hamstrings, get that stretch in the shoulders. We've warmed those shoulders up so that they're ready for this. Nice. And then come forwards, gently lower your knees and come back into child's pose or puppy pose. So bringing your forehead down to the ground, maybe your hips are up, and reach your hands away. Again, you probably feel this lovely opening out through the shoulders. Inhaling here and exhaling. Good. And inhale and come back up to all fours. I'm going to get you to lift your right hand up towards me. Open up your chest to me. Have your palm towards me as well. Return, that's it. And then bring the hand down. Other side. So open that palm out. Open the chest out. It might feel quite stiff. Good. Then bring the hand down. Open out towards me again. Good. And then one more time on the other side. We're really opening out through that chest and that thoracic spine. Lovely. And then push back again into child's pose. Lovely. Come on up to all fours again and then bring your right leg forward so that we're now in a 90-90 lunge. 90-90, so called because the knees are roughly at 90 degrees. So that right knee is over the right ankle. I'm holding onto the wall here. You might notice that. So you can put your right hand onto your right thigh if you want to. Just relax it there. Find your balance. Now, where you find your balance for here is your pelvic floor. So pull up through your pelvic floor. It's like you're squeezing to try and stop yourself from going to the toilet. Sorry to be graphic. And then lift your head up, nice. And then inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your hips a little bit forward. So we're just going to go a little deeper. Nice. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring your hips back. So we're turning this into a hamstring stretch. This is basically a half splits pose. So the hips are still over the knee. The upper body coming forwards and the right leg is straight. And then inhale and come up. We come back to that 90-90. Nice. This time reach your hands up if you can balance. Give it a go. And remember, we're lifting up from the pelvic floor all the way up to those fingertips, reaching up to the ceiling. That's it. And then exhale, float those hands down, straighten the leg and stretch the back of the hamstring. Ah, that's nice. Lovely stretch in the lower back. That's it. We're going to do the other side. So just come on up again, find your balance, and then swap sides.
Sorry, we've got pop-ups.
That's all right. So swapped over to the other side. Now your left knee is at the front. Give yourself a bit of space between those legs so that you can quite comfortably come up. You're beautifully balanced there, Pat. It's improving. I can see it.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I can see. Now remember this place here, your crotch is where it comes from, the groin, the pelvic floor. Lift up through the pelvic floor. Feel your core working, feel that space between the ribs and the hips, that soft space there, and lift up through your head. Beautiful, nice. Inhale here, and as you exhale, come a little deeper. So really stretch that right hip flexor. Keep your torso upright. Nice. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, straighten the leg. Toes can come up if you want them to. Hips come back. And this is our hamstring stretch or our half splits. Folding forwards. And then coming up again. This time, find your balance and then reach your hands up. Look up between them. Oh yes. And then exhale and fold again. Straighten that leg. Hamstring stretch. Nice. And step that left leg back to all fours. We're going to come to a down dog, and we're going to use that down dog to come into a forward fold. Excuse me, frog in my throat. So taking steps up so that your feet come up and meet your hands. We're now in your forward fold. Lovely. So let your head go. Have a gentle sway from side to side. And then slowly roll up to standing. Rolling your shoulders up, back and down when you get to the top. So you can turn to face me, roll those shoulders up, back and down, and roll them up, back and down again. Oh, that's nice. And then bring your hands onto your hips. We're just going to wiggle through those hips. So again, drawing circles with them, like stirring in one direction, nice and gently. Just being aware of any stiffness you might have. And then swap direction in the other direction. Good. Moving gently in those hips. Nice. And then just finding center wherever that is. Lovely. Bring your arms out to the side. We're going to reach up high. And we're going to come into a fold. So exhale. Bring your head down and bring your hands down. Let your head go. And inhale and come back up again. Roll those shoulders up, back and down, and bring the hands up. This time, the right hand is going to go to the left toe. So reach up high with the hands. As you exhale, right hand comes to the left toe. So it's forward fold, but we're just stretching in the other direction. Diagonally, that's it. And then inhale and come up. Reach up. Exhale. Left hand to right toe. And then inhale, come back up to center. Lovely. Bring those hands down. Nice. Lovely. And then just shake those legs out.